All right, it's a new year, supposedly. It's just another day. I think we all know that time is a man made construct. Here we go, being philosophical again. But you have to think about what you're doing in life. Are you putting in the effort and the energy that you need to? Are you doing the little things that are going to make your day and your life better? Are you stretching? Are you exercising? Are you reading? It's exercising your mind. Are you writing? That's exercising your mind. Are you communicating well with others? Are you communicating well with yourself? These are things that you have to do every day for the rest of your life. And you should have been doing it the whole time, but obviously there's a lot of distractions in the world. And it's easy to get distracted, very simply. There's a lot of things we can be caught up in paying attention to that really aren't important and aren't going to make our personal lives or days or experiences throughout life, the long term, any better. So we're going to distract ourselves into some sort of silly, foolish nonsense that really doesn't warrant our intellect and our cognition whatsoever. We do not need to think whatsoever about a lot of silly, foolish nonsense and fodder that we do on a daily basis because we're consumers. We live in a consumer culture where we want to check everything out. Oh, let me see that. Let me see that. We don't produce enough. You need to get productive. You need to be productive on a daily basis and try and contribute every second of every day, every chance you get, in every moment and experience, because that benefits you. It's not about doing something for someone else. Look, what I'm talking about is hard. It's exhausting. It's not really fun all the time. But it's what's in your best interest. It's what makes you productive. It's what makes you intelligent. It's what makes you a whole human being. And a lot of people will talk about this challenge and being up for this and saying, I'm going to do this, especially with the New Year's. But you're not going to. Let's just be honest. You're not going to, or you would have already. Now, hopefully, you'll get something out of this if you hear it. And then you'll decide, you know what? I'm going to cut the shit. I'm going to cut the shit with myself. Because the only person you really cheat when you lie is yourself. You're lying to yourself because you know what's real and what's not. You can try and fool everybody else, but you're going to know. So you have to do what you have to do for you. And it might not be fun today. Hopefully it isn't fun, because then that way you'll feel a more rewarding experience when you actually complete whatever task or get to that next stage or that next level of your experience in your existence. That's on you. Again, we got to bring it back. Everything's about what you do for yourself in order to make yourself a better person. Again, not easy, repetitive, the mundane, just get used to it. Get used to the grind day in and day out. I mean, do the work. Appreciate what you get out of it. Again, this is your experience. You're only going to cheat yourself. Every now and then I see people that are extremely out of shape. For someone who's used a wheelchair for 18 years and who has had trouble maintaining his weight, but has been able to do a very good job at it for the past 5 years at least, only it got out of control a little bit here and there, but again, that's because my body is sedentary. And there are certain times during recoveries from surgery where you don't move a lot. And if you get a little depressed and start eating too much sweets or just anything, any comfort foods, any mouth pleasures, things we put in there, you're going to pay the price. And it's going to take you time to get back. So if I can do it, and I'm not special by any means, I'm just hardworking and dedicated and driven. So if I can do it and you have an excuse, you don't have an excuse. You're just making shit up to make yourself feel better about yourself. Now cut the shit and get to work. All right? Cut the shit and get to work. And don't ever stop. You do this every day for the rest of your life. Some of my friends say they'll start this tomorrow, or maybe they'll start that next week. Do the work. Do the work on a day in and day out basis. Again, if you don't do it, you're only cheating yourself, not hurting anybody else in the world. You're going to pay for it when you get old, when it comes time to die, as you're unhealthy and you have health issues for the rest of your life. This will affect you. So again, everybody, let's cut the shit. Let's do the work. Let's have a good life. And that's all it's about. Bring it for yourself. All day, every day. Go get them.